I think at the request of the state government and seeing the situation on the ground, it became necessary for the army's presence to be there and to do a flag march.
With the unabated violence threatening to spiral out of control, the Prime Minister intervened and summoned a meeting of the Cabinet Committee on Security. The Home Secretary too rushed to the valley. But the Omar Abdullah government seems to be losing the plot. Has Kashmir's youngest Chief Minister lost the Kashmiri youth? On Headlines tonight, Omar's paradise lost. Well, not since 1991 has the army been deployed on the streets of Kashmir to try and rein in law and order. Is this a clear indictment of the Omar Abdullah government? Where is the man? His state has been burning for the better part of almost a fortnight. 14 people have died in various instances of clashes or firing by the police. But where is Omar Abdullah? We'll try and probe that on Headlines tonight. Welcome to the show. I'm Zafar Jacob. Well, up first on Headlines tonight, for the first time since 1991, the army was called into Srinagar city in a bid to restore peace. It's a severe indictment of the Omar Abdullah government, which has failed miserably in controlling law and order. 14 deaths in the last 2 weeks, and yet we haven't heard a word from the Chief Minister yet. Has the youngest Chief Minister of Kashmir lost the confidence of the youth of the valley? Shujaul Haq with the day's story from Srinagar.
Days and two contrasting images. Following a series of protests, indefinite curfew was imposed in Srinagar. More importantly, the army was called in at the state government's request to bring the situation under control. That's the first time since 1990. The army was deployed last night to enforce curfew after the killing of 4 youths allegedly in firing by security forces. On Wednesday morning, the army staged a flag march on the airport road in a bid to calm the residents of Srinagar.
The situation in Srinagar city continues to be very, very tense. An indefinite curfew has been announced in the entire Srinagar city after the violence that was seen yesterday, in which at least 4 people were killed in 24 hours. What we're seeing at different places in Srinagar city today is the deployment of army, which is trying to maintain law and order in the Srinagar city. Right now, this is the Lal Chowk area, and as you can see, heavy deployment of police force can be seen all over, and most of these people do not allow anyone to come out of the street.
I think at the request of the state government and seeing the situation on the ground, it became necessary for the army's presence to be there and to do a flag march. But I'm sure that the moment things are under control, everything will return to normal.
Prime Minister too held a Cabinet Committee on Security meeting to take stock of the situation. The CCS was attended by the Home Minister P. Chidambaram, Defence Minister A.K. Antony and External Affairs Minister S.M. Krishna. Home Secretary G.K. Pillai, in the meantime, has rushed to Srinagar to assess the situation.
Even after an hour-long meeting, the CCS could not come to a conclusion. But looking at the sensitivity of the matter, for now they have decided to send their envoy to Srinagar, but with a stern message that miscreants will be dealt harshly.
But the Congress is trying desperately to explain the deployment of the army, something which the opposition is alleging will further alienate the ordinary Kashmiri.
The central and the state governments are seized of the matter and we are very confident that they will be able to restore law and order and peace at the soonest possible time.
In Kashmir, you are sending army to deal with the stone pelters, or deal with the mob, you who are really angry, who are annoyed, and they have a reason.
With as many as 14 people already dead in recent clashes, the Omar Abdullah government is facing flack from all around. The question is, how long can the centre continue to give him a long rope? With Shujaul Haq in Srinagar and Atish Srivastav in Delhi, Akash Banerjee, Headlines Today.